Welcome to the Web Hosting Cat Podcast, brought to you by webhostingcat.com. Here's your host, Michael James.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Web Hosting Cat Podcast. We're back for a brand new year, a brand new season, and it's great to talk to you again. This show today is for those of you who plan to or currently have a mission-critical website. If you depend on your website to make money for your business, then you really should consider managed web hosting if you haven't already. My guest on the podcast today knows all about the benefits of managed hosting, as well as all the other important aspects of web hosting, having been in the industry for many years now. John Labruto is the Director of Affiliate and Partner Solutions for Liquid Web. We're going to discuss topics such as managed WordPress hosting and cloud hosting, and what you can really get with the right managed hosting company. And be sure to stay tuned for a special exclusive discount you can get just for listening to our podcast. All right, today we're talking about premium web hosting, whether you're thinking about dedicated servers or managed web hosting. We've got John Labruto from Liquid Web. John, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, great to be here. Thanks.
First of all, just tell us a little bit about your background and what you work on here at Liquid Web.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been in the affiliate space for a very long time, for about 7-8 years. I've been working in the web hosting vertical most of that time. Worked for One-on-One Internet some years ago. I was their Director of Global Affiliates, and now working with Liquid Web as also the Director of Global Affiliates and Partnerships. Liquid Web's a great managed web hosting company. You know, what you need here is to just identify the fact that it's managed web services. So it's sort of like if you take the lower end folks that are not necessarily managed, that provide web hosting, and then you get the higher end folks that are, you know, more of a commodity, if you will, like Amazon Web Services. We fit right in the middle, but a big piece of the middle. Small businesses, developers, designers, all the way up to the enterprise level, including a HIPAA service for the medical industry. So it's all great stuff. We have amazing customer loyalty and support, very high NPS scores, over 71% in many cases for the past year, which is higher than Apple and Amazon and some of the retailers that people love. Our customers really love our product, they really love our service, and they really love our support. And we have a trademark of heroic support. And you know, from my experiences with the company, that's what you get as a customer. It's an amazing level of tech support. They don't give up on you until it's up and running, and if it's down, they don't give up until it's fixed and you know, back up and running for you. So if it's a mission-critical site, if you're making money on it, if it's something that you want up 100%, we have 100% network guaranteed uptime. This is the product and services that you want to, you know, follow through and purchase.
Now, what are some of the features that you think really distinguish your company, Liquid Web, from the competition?
Sure. Well, again, it's that white glove service. You know, we in most cases have free migrations. We have a situation where we pick up our phones. It's in U.S. call centers, U.S. support. For many cases, for our U.S. customers, we have U.S. database centers that we own, wholly owned by Liquid Web. So we're not farming out to other companies and, you know, doing first level support. We're doing full level support for the customer. The folks that are working for us are touching our equipment and getting in there and fixing things for you. So, you know, it's that level of being able to handhold the customer and make sure that they're up and running and all of the features are working properly. A lot of the little things that we do, for example, like in our managed WordPress, if you look at all the features that we offer and then compare it to the competitors, if you look at the starting price, maybe a little bit higher, but all of the features that are available as part of that first price are much more on other providers. We have something called iTheme Sync on managed WordPress.
Yes.
It's a new feature. Oh, the customers love it. You know, you're sitting down, you don't have to worry. You know, people focus on the managed WordPress product to go ahead and update it, you know, when it's necessary, and many providers go ahead and update that for you. But what about all the apps? You know, you're in a situation where you're not necessarily updating your apps frequently, and all of a sudden you come up to a situation where there's a plugin that's not available because it's not current. But we're doing that for you at night. Everything's current, right on the fly, nothing that you need to do other than just use your site and update it and make sure that it's selling for you.
Yeah, you talked about managed WordPress, and I know you got just an excellent team there, a couple of folks that we're familiar with. Chris Lema,
yeah,
WordPress
Chris Lema,
evangelist.
absolutely. He's our Senior Vice President of Product for that particular product line. Yeah, he's very enthusiastic member of the community, and could really give us the insight we need to understand what the customers want and make us really that much better than the competition.
Mm-hmm. And then a friend of the program that we've had on before, Jason Cosper, developer extraordinaire.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's a great community. It really is. It's fantastic. They're so enthusiastic about the product, and we're really deep involved with that. And that's kind of the focus. The focus is to see the product, find out what the other service providers aren't doing, what makes your life easier, and do it first.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Now, I know that Liquid Web, as you mentioned, is just really great for agencies and developers. In terms of individual website owners, is there a particular area or industry that you think Liquid Web is a really great fit for?
Well, we talked about the wide berth of product line. So we started managed VPS services, right? And that's kind of in the $50 a month range. But again, it's a mission-critical site. You have access to a number of plugins. Yes, that's focused more to small businesses and business development and designers and agencies, like we mentioned. But on the higher end, we have enterprise-level servers. We have a number of very big customers that you can see on our website that love our product. And in addition to that, there's a very big focus on our HIPAA servers. That's the medical industry. There's a specific level of compliance that has to occur on the data center side. We are compliant and certified for that particular product. And these are very high-end and very intense server packages that are available for purchase from us. Of course, there's other compliance actions that they have to take in addition to just the server itself. There's process and procedure, and we offer partners and recommended partners that can help with that also. There's a lot of different things that we have unique, like our Cloud Sites product. That is something that's completely, it's unfortunately right now the secret of, the greatest best kept secret of the web hosting business. I mean, this is a $150 package that you could pick up that has a very generous level of bandwidth and usage that's included in that package, but it's unlimited data and unlimited websites. It can be scalable on the fly as being used. Many people are purchasing this, and they're actually reselling portions of that particular site as like shared hosting, like they have done. So we're actually selling this in many cases as a reseller product, and you have people that are selling a brand new concept of shared hosting on a cloud platform. Personally, I think that's the future. It's not relying on one particular server. It's not relying to the resources of one particular dedicated server. It's spread across a huge cloud and stable network that's unlimited scalability. It's really a fantastic product, and it's something that we're really focusing on this year to get out and give options to customers and explain why this is so fantastic and what you can use it for. And that's in the middle of our, sandwiched in the middle of all our product offers. So you really have from sort of a little bigger than small to all the way up to enterprise level to huge options for with Liquid Web.
That sounds great. Just to wrap up here, what else can we expect in the future from Liquid Web?
Well, there's a lot of neat things coming up. There's going to be a very special eCommerce product that we're going to release this month. I can't get into details, but it's imminent. And you'll be able to go on Liquid Web and either plug in with this particular eCommerce package into any of our packages, or have a specific e-commerce product that you could purchase and get running. The key here is you buy from Liquid Web. Within 24 hours, you're up, running, selling, and ready to go.
Cool.
And that's everything.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you spending time with us today.
It's been
very informative. And when you're looking for a premium web hosting, really you got to check out Liquid Web because these guys are pros all the way. John, thanks for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for the time.
And thanks again to John Labruto for joining us on the podcast. Great guy. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we've got an exclusive discount code for you, thanks to John. And I've got to say, this is an outstanding opportunity to get some absolute premium managed web hosting for your websites. Just go to the Liquid website, and when you place your order, be sure to enter the promo code WHC35OFF, and you'll get 35% off on your first 3 months. Outstanding. You can also visit our website at webhostingcat.com for more details on Liquid Web and their managed hosting services. And that's going to do it for this edition of the podcast. This is Michael James, as always, wishing you all the best with your website endeavors. Take care, everybody.
You've been listening to the Web Hosting Cat podcast. The preceding program is copyrighted 2018 by Tux Cat Media.